Back to Lady Cadence Island, and you will notice right in here is a little bit messy. That's because I have already started rearranging, and I put some of the items that were up there down in this little section here, and I'm trying to get things ready and cleared for the New England decorations that are coming in November. I'm not planning to do October decorations other than getting the free ones, maybe buying some just for like help wanted task and then selling them for coins. But my main goal is to prepare the space for the New England set. And I just did a video asking for you guys' help in through how I want to do things. The one thing for sure I want to do is I need to move the Talbot house. I'm undecided on the other things, which were whether I need to switch out my Venice set, put on sunflower, sell, or move some of the wedding set back over here so I've got more space for redesigning. Still considering what to do about that, not sure. I do know though that I wanted to clear out this space down here in the middle by the water. I need to clear this out some more. As I said, it's not decorated now. I just redid it, so I just kind of threw things back here. Need to clear that out. I need to move the Talbot house. So I'm going to go ahead and actually move some things. And then I'm going to pull, once I clear space, I will pull this up in Photoshop and just place some of the New England set items, the new ones that I know for sure we're getting, just to kind of play around with it and see what I like. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and start taking things off and making space. And now someone suggested, and I thought this was a great idea, to actually incorporate the Talbot house down with the water a little bit so that it's kind of like a little island. And I think I do want to try doing that. I'm going to clear out some space, make some empty space where I plan to kind of put something, see what it will look like, and then I'll be back. So stay posted. To notice, I have moved a lot around. I put the Talbot house down here. I have moved the trees that were behind it, the little clothesline, the kids playing, a lot of this grass. So we're making progress. I'm not sure if I want to keep such a big central point with these pathways because they do take up a lot of space, plus they're not a huge amount of flower count. This pond, for example, I think is only 80, so that's not very much. But I did want you to notice how the pathway does line up with this car here, and I do like that, so that I would like to keep there. Now what I might do is take this out, and I could just make this area a little bit smaller of a feature point, and instead have it kind of go down like this, and actually even take this out here and then just have the pathway going like this. Now that does save me a lot of space. I can add in more items. I definitely don't want to have just like grass going down this long strip because it makes a really just a harsh line to it. I don't care for that. So I do want to do either planters, a border with the flowers, like some of these that I've done down here, or more trees interspersed. It could be a more natural look. So I'm going to think that through a little bit, and I can also switch this down, take these out, and make more of a flower border around this, or even add back in my pond there and kind of move this down if I want to. It's another option, which I kind of like that actually. I might do that, and could put my little flowers back here. I'll think on those. I'm not sure I'm crazy about that design with the flowers, but we will keep on playing around with it and see. Now you will notice again I do have all this space over here that I have empty, so I've got lots of space to work with. I'm going to mostly fill in this kind of section here with the New England items. As I said, it's a lot of water items, so I want it to flow right through the water here. And I'm going to pull this into Photoshop just to kind of slap some of those pictures on there and just see how it looks to give myself kind of a better idea for placement. So I will show that screenshot here. But for now, I do like how this is coming together on the left side where the Talbot house is. Now I do have a lot of items yet to pull over as far as buildings. I've got this shed that I need to pull over, and I specifically had that hidden kind of behind trees where you could just see the roof because it's so big. The shed is like as big as a house. So I still probably will do that and kind of tuck it in with New England items up there. I will most likely sell that bridge brigade just for coins, because that's the one you get from Starbucks, and there's lots of them. I will probably put the cozy courtyard tucked in behind buildings as well, because it does look nice. You can see I've got one right here. It just adds a lot of that nice greenery to a space, so I enjoy using those. Of course, I have some more water features to tuck in as well around the items, lots of trees, bushes. Those will easily be able to fit in. That studio wall was left over from how I changed things down here. I might end up just selling that. And then, of course, we've got other plants. Some of these little things I will sell, the festive lanterns, the checkered path, the soiree flower beds. I love those, and I will continue to use those. I'll probably actually use those as a border on this side here where this has got a long strip. So I'll play around with that some more and see how I want to highlight those items. Oh, I love this tree with this little couple. Is so cute. Might put them down here and probably take this tree out, stick it back here. Might put them in this corner because they're so cute, and then they kind of help soften the edge of the tile or the stone pathway that goes into just the plain rock there, because they are different looking, but you don't notice it as much when you've got something to soften it, the edge. I've also got this. I will most likely be putting that behind some buildings of the New England items as well up here, and we'll just continue to play around with things and see how they look. Okay, so I've pulled in some of the decorations, and you notice some I put a glow around because just so you can really see that's the new ones. You can see up in the corner there, there's of course, the boat and the dock, or that little house that's built on the water. I'm planning on putting water all the way through there, coming down into the other stream. And I'll have to see when I actually get the decorations how well it blends into the backwater. And then, of course, I've got the waterfall over on the left side. I think that will blend in nicely coming down to make it look like it's coming from the other water source. And then that little patch of trees and little water that's lighter, I do think I'll keep down there. So I'll plan on adding in, of course, more water going up to the top, some more trees. I tucked that shed in over on the top. I don't know that I'll keep it there, but just for now. And I'll probably will stack in some other things just to make space. I'm just having my flowers back again for now. But I hope that helps you get some ideas too for your own New England set items. I really do hope that kind of fits in nicely with the back of the water and flows in. I do think the waterfall will flow nicely, so we'll see how it looks. We're back again. This is where I have left things. I, again, will change up stuff, of course. And as I mentioned, we only have the 8 new items for the set, so there will be other 2 square items that I'm going to want to fit in here. And I'm not quite sure where those will go, so I'm not too concerned about how things look quite at the moment. I will just continue to kind of tuck things in and play around with it a little bit. Down here I do want to be a little bit more specific in how I arrange things, because this section, it doesn't have the water right on the edge, and so I will kind of mess around with it a little bit more just to make it how I want it to be. I want to see what else I've got in here. I've got a lot of that grass, and I'm not sure how much of that I will end up selling. I am in the process of saving up for the playground, so I am trying to save coins for that. So some things I will sell. These, again, they're not where I'm going to have them. Let me sell that little guy. But for now, we're just going to kind of put things in just so that I can get my flower count up again. right, over here, it's a little messy right now. Not gonna lie, I might scoot that over here, scoot this back. That is really packed in, but I don't really mind a packed in look. I'm gonna alter that tree down so it's not so packed in right there. And you know what, let's add in some of our grass. Down here, where it can fit in a little better. Oops. See, now that, because it's a square, it looks funny to have the grass right up against it. I might instead scoot this, oops, scoot that over. Let's do this. Okay, like that. Can make him planting his tree right here. Although, see, that shadow really throws things off, that shadow. Because it doesn't actually fall correctly over certain items. And that's just hiding too much, so I don't want to do that. Let's see if it will go. Nope, doesn't fall correctly over him either. He can go up here. Let's see if it falls correctly over the stones. Better. Okay, well that's better. And alright, what else do I want? I kind of see if grass will look okay over here at all. It just looks kind of messy currently at the Talbot house, but I'm not sure that I actually mind it being too messy. I don't know. I don't know. Let's take some of these out. You can go here. Although the tree back to back might be a little much. Let's see. And it doesn't really look like it needs a whole setup there. Like a, because it is more wild and free. Now I could have the kids playing down here. That's not bad. I'll put this one up here. And I actually like to see that one better, so I might switch this up, put it there. Now I like that look better. And I can even add in my grass. Let's see how the grass looks. Yeah, that looks better. It blends a lot nicer. And we've got a flatter space here to work with. I don't even mind having some open space here. Now the only thing is, well, no, that works fine. And let's see what it looks like. I don't like the little squared off look, so we'll take that one out. Maybe put, I need something that will kind of blend better. Okay, that does. That blends better. And we could just finish this off with that. Or even actually put a little flower there. Let's see. Rocks side by side. Not terrible. Alright. And then just finish this off so it... There we go. Alright, I think that's not bad. Okay, this looks a little random to have that little flower thing right there. I'll have to think through what I actually want there. Probably not just plain grass, but we'll see. I don't know. That's just gonna bug me. Okay, it actually looks better just fading into nothing, I think. So, okay, so this section I feel like is fine for now. And like I said, that little waterfall I think would go nicely here, and there's space for some other trees and things up in this area. And in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put one there. This section will all be water coming up here instead, where I've got all this big mess of stuff. But I'll rearrange things nicer when it comes time to actually getting the items. And then I'll know what I have to work with, and I can even sell off some more things if I need to. But my big thing I wanted to do today was to get this section down here kind of in place, the Talbot house kind of the way I wanted it, and I'm pretty pleased with this section right now. So this is the main part I wanted to do, and I have done, so that's good. And then I'll rearrange the rest once I actually get the decorations, and I'll continue to plan more. And when they show us the full set, then I'll really know how I'm gonna arrange things. So I'll definitely keep you posted on that and show you once they post the full set for November. But they're not gonna do that for another 3 weeks at least. So we'll have to get through Halloween first, and then we'll do that. So thanks for watching.